All right, welcome back, everybody. It's me, Burrito. We're back with Nova Orion, and we need to pick a side in the conflict. As a reminder of last time, we've been helping out this company with some issues they've been having in the area. But after a nefarious deal gone wrong, Nova opened up, who's one of the co-founders, and opened up his blaster at some shady characters, but hit Katarina, which is Orion's daughter. And so after hunting down the crooks, we now have a decision to make. We could take Katarina's favorite toy to Nova, who will try and patch things up with Orion, or we could take it back to Orion as the last one of the last few memories of his daughter. I'm going to be honest with you all. I have no idea why you would ever go to Jonas Nova. I they haven't built their characters at all up to this point in the theme park. And I mean, we got a mail from Fecal P, so obviously writing wasn't the focus of this, but I just never understood this. Like, why would I give the toy to the guy who shot the child who didn't need to open up fire anyways? He could have just gone to security. Oh, instead of the grieving father? Like, I don't get it. Either way, if you do want to complete the theme park and get the reward at the end of it, the V-Wing, you do need to do both sides. At the moment, I've already done that once on another character. I don't know if I want to do it again on a second character, or at least maybe not immediately. So I'm going to show you the objectively right answer if you're only going to do the theme park once, which is you side Orion. So we're going to go downstairs instead of upstairs. And we're going to head into the droid repair bay, and we'll see Garrick Orion standing here. I'm going to speak to him. He says, Katarina's toy is mine, and by right, it was her favorite. Let it comfort me in my grief, please hand it over. So we're going to click and drag it onto him. And we've completed it, so now we speak to him. And we get the badge for join the Orion faction to our badge collection. And upon speaking with him, he says, I suppose I should thank you for giving me Katarina's toy. And I do thank you. If you're able to get a promotion, then Rasthern might be able to put you to good use. But first, speak to Willard Wasselman III about the promotion. And we're getting 50 midlife crystals for exacting revenge for Katarina's demise. Well, I guess we didn't kill Nova yet. But either way, we got to go back to the administrator's office and seek another promotion before we can actually officially start working for Orion, which Wasselman's not in the hangar, even though I would love to space him. Hopefully we have enough crystals. Speaking to him, he says, yes, security officer, what can I do for you? I'm ready for another promotion. Are you now? Well, let's see what we have. Well, we have a researcher position open. Let me guess, a long waiting list. Looks that way, yes, but we can fix that, can't we? How many do you need this time? Well, as this is a little riskier, I think I need 300. I have it here. All right, let me take those and update your personnel files. Is that all? Yes, researcher. You need to report to Rasthern. All right, we're here with Rasthern, who says, welcome to welcome to the new Orion Industries, the Drop the Nova. Thank you, it is a pleasure. We have been tasked with making Nova's life miserable. Can you handle it? It would be my pleasure. Good. Our first order of business will be fun. We have uncovered some shipping routes that Nova thinks he can use. You want to go up there and cause trouble? Exactly. You get out there, teach them that hyperspace is not safe. So by that, I mean, we're going to go and murder them. Yeah, so no matter what side you really pick here, even if you try to apologize, quote unquote, with Nova, relations become hostile between the now divided companies, Nova Company and Orion Company. So we're just gonna literally kill the competition. So let's launch. All right, we're coming up here on the first waypoint. Remember, there's some dangerous enemies nearby, so we gotta be careful. It's like we have more shipping lanes to patrol. I'm gonna be listening in to make sure I don't get jumped or surprised by anyone else. Okay, another waypoint. There's the donut. We're not... All right, for the fans, we'll do the donut. You get it once. You get one donut. That's it. All right, you do not need to fly through the donut, but people love the donut, so we're just going to go through the donut. There we go. Gotta hit the donut at least once in this series, right? That only, I didn't take too much time. All right, coming up on the third waypoint. Let's see if we find anything here to hassle. Nope. On to the next one. Here's our fourth waypoint. Do we see anybody? Nope. Number 5? Lucky number 5. That's when it finally updates. Mission alert. Alright, we gotta go wait for ships to start arriving. So let's go do that. While I sweat about the high-tier ships off in the distance. You've arrived at the location, now just make sure to take them out as they come in. Okay, let's take them out. Let's see how difficult Nova's ships are. Hopefully not too difficult. Alright, Nova's ships should be arriving, question mark. Be on alert, pilot. Enemy fighters are headed your way at attack speed. Someone must have tipped them off. Take them all out. Alert, enemy vessels. Coming. Tier 8, Tier 6, Tier 7. Alright, well, they're all light fighters. 5% of the scheduled craft have arrived. Okay, so I think this is a... We either have to take them out within a certain period of time, or we just have to survive. I think it's the former. I think it's usually the former when it's these types of missions. Luckily, they're light fighters. They're not too chunky, but I don't have unlimited capacitor, so might be shooting these for a little bit. We took out the toughest, though. All right, so we eliminated the first wave. The last percentage update we got was 15%, so let's see if that's it. All right, here comes the next wave at 20%. I'm just going to blow up the freighter immediately. The freighter is the least dangerous thing there, but, you know, I always forget to, like, blow those up if I don't do it first, so. This time we got a little bit more mixture of fighters. We've got some Dune Lizard. We've got a Dune Lizard up here, Tier 8, a little bit chunkier than the 6, but much, much easier to hit. So slow. Oh, great. It's my favorite. The Nova Petty Officer with the messed up ship name. Tier 5. These guys are not very dangerous, but for some reason have an odd amount of defense, and I don't know why. They're like the chunkiest Tier 5s in existence. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to try and mix in tubes here in between capacitor charges, else we're going to be shooting this guy forever. Or Corsec's the most tedious one. It wasn't too bad. There was a point where I was going insane. It was like the second or third pilot trainer. They had me patrol 14 waypoints in a row with nothing happening. It was literally like almost 10 minutes of just solid flying. And you're still in a slow ship, so it's like, oh god, just end me. It did require me to install like a flight computer though. So I would say it's harder than Smuggler's Alliance. Tedious, yeah. So we can see that I'm still not just done destroying this Tier 5, and we already had another wave spawn in. So yeah, we're gonna be using these missiles liberally. Some heavier ships here. Yeah, Corsec was not my favorite. I think Storm Squadron I had a lot more fun flying. I would agree that it's difficult, but it was like interesting missions and plot. Corsec was literally just, yes, like space police, which is like, yeah, that's what they are, sure, but they didn't have to be boring. Now that I know that we're getting those messed up Tier 5s, I want to save my missiles. Like, Smuggler's Alliance is not great, but I never was at a point where I'm like, damn, this is tedious, other than like the Witch Clan hunt in the Dathomir sector, but that's just because it's, yeah, if you have a string of bad luck, you could be out there forever just shooting down witch ships until you find what you need. But that's not unique to Smuggler's Alliance. Storm Squadron even had missions like that. But Storm Squadron, like, had an interesting plot, at least. Smugglers? Yeah, Smuggler's Alliance is definitely the easiest. You know what I mean? I've completed without ever installing a droid computer. Just straight up using whatever it is. That's part of the reason why I didn't know what droid commands really were for a long time, because I always would do that. I would do that piloting faction on live, because it was the most convenient. It was right in the back of the cantina. Oh, by the way, we got another wave at 55% now. Yay! More 6. But yeah, it's pretty easy. It's because like the hardest mission in it in terms of like a difficulty check is you get jumped by like 2 gunboats. But it's at the end of the mission, you don't need to kill them. It's like the gunboats jump, they're like, watch out, it's a trap, get out of there. And then the mission completes and there's this 2 gunboats sitting there. You're like, okay, bye. And you just turn around and leave. Like, that's the most dangerous mission. I'd be like, wow, that'd be hard if I had to fight it, but don't, so you just leave. Hey, guys. All right, more Kimagillas. And some tier 7 thrown in here now. That's a little chunky. I think the last 3 were all 6s. Oh, this one's an 8. Even spicier. But you can see this tier 8 Kimagilla is going faster than down faster than that tier 5 Dune Lizard was. I don't know what it is with that ship. I don't know what kind of messed up values happened when it was made, but it's whack. Not a fan of the Kimagilla. Flying it or shooting it? My answer would be yes to both. Yeah, I mean, I don't like flying the crate, but its mass is so big and you can fit so much in it. It's worth it. It's not fun to fly, but damn is it efficient. The Chemo's like the less shitty between the two in terms of like flight capability, but it has less mass and it still doesn't feel good to fly. So what's the point? Just go for the crate, IMO. Like, if you're gonna not have that much fun flying it, do the thing that, like, sucks less in terms of, like, parts. Like, I switched to Chemo to try it out. I'm like, I am not really having any more fun with this than I was with the crate, and I have worse parts in this, so screw it. Shipping lanes have cleared. We have reached the 100%. So yeah, I think you're just supposed to defeat all those ships within a certain time frame of them spawning. But they said they have stopped sending ships via that shipping lane. Good work. Return to the base. You know, you think they'd stop sending ships after, like, the first set were destroyed, not just keep throwing them in there. But, again, they were apparently alerted to our presence, so they, like, sent some ships in to stop us. So I won't think about it too hard. Back with Rascern. He says, wow, great work. They won't be using those hyperlanes anytime soon. Thanks. It did get a little hairy out there. No, you could handle him, sure. Obviously. So what's next? We get 50 crystals for that, but he says, Nova is attempting to sneak some supplies and you want me to blow up the freighters? No, I want you to help take the freighter over. Just disable it, then escort it back once we have control. That makes way more sense than blowing it up. Blowing up your competition and taking their supplies seems way worse than just, like, depriving them of not just the supplies, but also, like, profiting off, like, you know, their business. That seems like a much more competitive strategy. Higher risk, but you're making me do all the work anyways, so seems like the same cost at the end of the day. All right, at the first waypoint, looks like we got to keep moving on to find that shipment. Let's go to the next one. Here we are at the second waypoint. Anything cool? Nope. Third waypoint. We're dead ahead at least. I love it when I get to fly in a straight line between the waypoints. Alright, looks like we got an update with the third one. Freighter might be incoming. Nearest enemy is pretty far away, so I'm not too worried about it. We're waiting for the supply ship to show up, then we gotta disable it. Hopefully it's not a tier 1, so I don't just delete it immediately. Oh, there they are. Hello. I'm gonna just... Oh, good. Another one of you tier 5 bastards. Well, at least I targeted you first. I wish I could fit 2 missile launchers in this. Let's double the tubes, but I don't have the mass for it. I tried, gamers. I already had to make compromises on this one. Granted, this was a quick and dirty build. But sometimes quick and dirty's worth it. Yo, where's this chemo going? Vacation? Looks like, are they after my freighter? They might be. So let me go hit the other one to make sure he doesn't start shooting it. Warning, incoming hostile vessels, but I'm not even done with the first set of vessels. You know, maybe killing the escort first would have been the better move rather than disabling and flipping the ship immediately. Because I have given myself some problems here, gamers. Okay, we got a break. I don't have any cap anyways. Got 4 ships in? Oh, no. What was this? Oh, it doesn't have a shields back. And it's tier 3. Book it. Book it. This is not good. Yo, more ships are incoming. I'm not even done with my first patch. Calm down. All right, we got another wave coming in, but I was able to catch up a little bit. Luckily, I was gonna say, luckily these ships haven't been too chunky, but now we got the tier 8 chemo coming out, so ate my words immediately. But it looks like the supplies were received, so I guess that's done with. Okay, yeah, I think the quest is done. But I guess I should finish my food here, you know what I'm saying? We're back with Rasthern. I don't know why that's so. It's the TH, I guess. Nice work on getting that freighter in. Thanks. They didn't like that at all. That's the point. So, what's next? We need you to rescue one of our freighters that was attacked by pirates. You think it's a trap? I know it is. Let's teach them Novans a lesson. I guess that's the plural of Nova is Novans. The writing, I mean, maybe this character is just very frank. The writing's very straightforward all of a sudden. All right, here, freighter location, not here, moving on. That was first point. All right, this is number 2. Number 4. Number 5. Fifth time's a charm, right? Or did I miscount? Whatever, we got here. Orion shipment delayed. Got a dock. First dock of the night, everybody. Hope I'm not rusty. I forgot to reload my missiles. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Oh yeah, do the full turn to dock. Got my guy. Help! Help! They're attacking me! A 1 level 8 Dune Lizard. I got you, bro. Oh, there's another one. Alright, so what you want to do is when these guys are warping in, you want to get them pissed at you immediately. Don't worry about killing them immediately. Just get them mad at you so they don't shoot the freighter. Because it takes them much longer to defeat you, hopefully, than it does the freighter. I say hopefully, because I don't know if anyone's, you know, rocking some whack builds. I don't know if you're up here in your more accurate TIE fighter with no shield on, so maybe the freighter is tankier than you. Oh, another ship came in when I wasn't looking. It's about to try and take a pass. Yep, see? There he goes. Gotta stop him. Come back here. Come back here. There you are. You know, these tier 8 Dune Lizards are chunkier than I would like them to be. Gotta get this guy off me. What I don't like about the ships that are spawning in during this mission is they're not immediately flagged as an enemy. So it's a little hard to tell them apart, especially when they're on top of the freighter. Yep, he died. And I think it's because of these ships. I think these ships were attacking him, and I didn't notice it because these weren't mission ships. They're just Nova ships. Yep, that's exactly what just happened. These might just be normal patrolling ships. They might be part of someone's mission that went away. Wow, you took out my chaff, ass. I'm just gonna kill all sons of bitches, and we're gonna try this again. Not even quest ships killing my damn ship. They're not even hostiles. I can't even tell. Because at a glance, I saw those ships, but I'm like, oh, that should be fine. But I didn't realize they were Nova ships, and the Nova ships are flagged hostile to the freighter. This guy doesn't shame us for failing. He just pretends like that didn't happen. All right, let's try it again. All right, we finished repairing the freighter again, so let's try escorting it again. And this time, I'm just gonna shoot anything and everything that gets near my baby. You don't touch my freighter. If you touch my freighter, you're gonna have a bad time. So I know 3 of these tier 8 Dune Lizards are gonna show up. So let me shoot the first one. Then let me shoot the second one. And then let me keep an eye out for the third one. I know there's a third one that's gonna show up. It just hasn't yet. Gotta stay close to our freighter, baby boy. Yeah, see, I think what happens is it drives through this group. Or it's gonna fly through this group. Yep, and they're gonna shoot it immediately, even though they're not part of this. Wow! 2 shots? Bruh. Bruh, that was stupid. No! Alright, I guess I just have to kill everyone in the sector before I even try, huh? Gotta get the mission again. Yes, take me up. This is why I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to do this back to back. This theme park is like cool because it's unique, but also it's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, sup, emies. I keep getting random third-party ships two-shotting my escort freighter. Maybe that sounds familiar to you. You're getting the Vigos considered ending for you. Oh yeah, the Vigo's cool. The Vigo, I think, out of the 3 gunships is the easiest IMO, mainly for the fact that you don't need to farm corvettes for it. You just got to do all those duty missions, which the way I did it was I did them while I was getting XP for other pilots. So like when I was doing the tier 1s, I like have another character like into the side seat, and they'd be getting XP while I was doing it, so it felt like a little less waste of my time, but it's not necessary to do that. I just thought like, oh, be efficient. I don't know how efficient that actually was. Yeah, my general review of the Nova Orion theme park is it's cool because it's unique, like endgame space questing content, but also the missions could have been better designed and the writing's not good. But you could say that for most of the space content. You almost never read any Galaxies quest text. To be fair, on live, I almost never read it. I made it an effort to read it during this series because I wanted to see what's actually there. I don't know. Somebody took the time to write it. Some people could have taken more time to write it, and maybe they should have. But it's there, and I want to see it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these tier 8s on us. And then we're going to go over here to this group, and I'm just going to shoot them. I don't care anymore. Come on, motherfucker. Come on, Biznatch. Get up on this. I'll take you all on at once. That guy's comped. I'm just gonna leave him. Okay. We gotta go back to the freighter. Yep, because it's already getting hit. It's already getting hit. By something, by another ship. Okay, I think I pissed them all off. I think I got all these guys. Now we just gotta not die. Sometimes being there is all you have to be. Because, like, if you can go, well... Because I could say, well, yeah, it sucks. But at least it's there. Where, like, in pre-CU, shit just doesn't even exist. So... Still feels bad, but... I think I just have to dodge and, like... Shunt. I have too many guys on me. You saw, they already ate my front shield. I got a 10 in this. It's not like I'm flying with a stinky. I just have to keep this thing alive, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep pissing ships off. Ship's pretty cool. I really like the new design. Oh, the XG1. Yeah, it's pretty clean looking. I was taking some screenshots of it earlier for a thumbnail, and I was like, you know, it looks pretty clean. Hey, look, we did it. There it goes. Bye. All right, so the secret of that one is just piss them off. If I had IFF, I would, but in pilot things, you know. I think we're done with the quest. It's not updating, so I'm just gonna bye. I thought they gave everyone IFF, but when I do the IFF command, it doesn't work. Yeah, see, imps don't have IFF. They have Bomber Strike, which someone told me is really strong. So maybe I should try that out. Yeah, the rebel abilities are actually really useful. You get not only repair, but also like that one where you can like give somebody else some of your shields. Actually usable on escort quests, and is very useful. It's comically handy. You ever use the neutral pilot AoE thing? Oh, I have on accident. It's garbage. It's not even worth it. Like, for the amount of capacitor spent and shield spent just to fire that ability, you would have done more damage just firing your weapon. The thing is about piloting abilities is most spacers don't really give a shit about them anyways. So, you know, they don't want to give everyone, like, specials to use in space that are actually really important. They'd rather just be about, like, the skill of the pilot and your loadout, which is fair and fine. I just wish they just give everyone the same abilities. Give everyone IFF, give everyone like a bombing run, give everyone the repair and refill or whatever. All right, back with Ras30 says, congratulations on springing that trap. The Novans didn't know what hit them. I bet they didn't. You ready for your next assignment? More than ready. I think so too. It looks like their #1 pilot is out to get you as well. Not if I get them first. My thoughts exactly. You should head out to the area they were last seen. Yeah. I feel like in this latter half of the theme park, not that there was much writing going on in the first place, but they really just kind of like, yep, Oh, hey, you're back. Good job. Go kill this guy now. Bye. We're just real straight to the point. We gotta go find Nova's Top Gun. Well, we know he's not playing beach volleyball out here in space. But maybe he's doing some illegal... Maybe he's gonna buzz the tower. And then be taken to... JAG or whatever. Military court. We're flying into the nebula. We're getting that purple dust right on our face. And some lightning flashes. Seizure warning, question mark? Or epilepsy warning? I can't really do anything about it. Okay, we're getting out of the nebula. We have to cut off the head. That's a little aggressive, but okay. Severing the head. Oh, we went from cutting the head off to severing the head. And here's the ace jumping us. It is a tier 9 dune lizard. Hi, let's stare each other down. Kiss. Yes, very good. That was hot. Let's do it again. Dude, this is your ace? At least put him in a sick, my guys. He's got no moves. Look at him. Go back to Flight Academy, homie. You barely got that thing in drive. At least, like, learn how to whip it or something. Jeez. I wasn't even aiming for his engines. This is miserable. Well, I'll take this over an escort mission, though. Alright, there we go. Severed his head. The Space Prius. I don't know. It didn't seem that fuel efficient. But maybe it is. Is that it? Do I go land? Yeah, I guess that's it. That was brief. I'm used to, like, the space piloting recruiter missions where it's, like, 20 steps before I could even think about, like, landing again. Not just go up, do one thing, land. It's very, like, oh. I mean, I'm fine. But it's just weird because the introductory quest had us literally jumping sectors doing multiple escorts before landing. I should have used the bomber run on him just to see it. Damn it. Next time I have to destroy something. Ooh, I should use the bomber run on those tier 5s later. Be like, oh, you're so chunky? Bomber run. All right, back with Rasthern. Congratulations. Although there is some bad news, too. What's the bad news? While you were out there, Nova staged an attack and took out one of our top pilots. So was this a distraction? No, I think they meant to take you both out. This means war. War? Yes, we can't let them get away with this. You need to get a promotion so we can use you on the front lines. Garrick Orion himself will be calling the shots at that level. So my question is, why don't we just breach procedure? Why do I have to go get a promotion? Also, like, does Willard work for both companies now? Or is he only working for Orion now? Like, is he moonlighting? Either way, he says, what can I do for the researcher? I'm like, I need another promotion. 500 bid life, which I think we just barely made it. We got 674. I have it right here. We're now chief of production. Yeehaw. Good, let me get you in there and update personnel files. Is that all? Yes, chief of production, bum. Go report to Garrick Orion himself now. Okay, back downstairs to Garrick. Either way, we're here with Garrick. I'll teach you that good for nothing Nova. What's what? You. Yes, you. Let's take this fight up a notch. Go deal with Jonas's gathering fighters. I'll take care of it right away. Excellent. Keep an eye out. We've had trouble with the pirates and the like lately, except... Hold off Jonas Nova's fighters. Let's get them. All right, we came to the first waypoint. We gotta just hold off forces, so it's a wave defense. So let's do that. Yeehaw! Kill all sons of bitches. That's what bums get at most of the time, except for when they're all trying to attack her paper mache freighter, and then she doesn't have time to kill. What's up, Kiosis? Did I make a guide on Smuggler? No, would you like a guide on Smuggler? That's something I could do. What would you want to see in a Smuggler guide? One of the reasons I haven't made profession guides is because, well, half of them have good guides on the forums that are still relevant. So, like, there's adequate stuff there. I don't know if I have too much to add, but I know some people prefer the audio-visual experience over reading the Legends forums. So one thing that I have to worry about during this mission is not these guys, but those, like, lovely tier 9s pathing into this. I really don't want to, you know, take those on at the same time. That'd be stinky. Okay, I'm going to try the bomber thing on this guy. Bomber fighting team arriving. Beginning offensive operations now. Strike package to my location. Oh. This is literally just a better version of Pirate Trap. That's all this is. This is a better version of Pirate Trap. This is 100% a better version of Pirate Trap. That's really funny. Freelance gets a worse version of this. What are these guys? What tier are these? Tier 5? Dude, the freelances get like 2 tier 2s that spawn in. What the heck? Imps getting a whole squad of tier 5s? What the hecky? That's a scam. Granted, they haven't done much to the actual target I wanted them to shoot, but that's still more useful than a Pirate Trap. That's super funny. Okay, hold on. Let me kill this tier 5. I need a missile it. I'm not gonna be able to kill it fast enough with just weapons. This was the one thing I was worried about was DPS output because I have a lighter capacitor in this. God, like 5 tier 5s in here. The hell? That's wild. So you want a guy like gearing for heroic, your rotation, tips and tricks for doing underworld. You're just doing the space. The space grind is definitely easiest. Comparing melee and range would be good. Okay, I see what you're saying. Kind of more like a general overall guide. Not just like, put these clothes on, get this list of buffs, here's what the abilities do, get him sport. There's a really good guide on the forums that Sammy wrote for Smuggler, but it is PvP oriented, so it doesn't tell you anything about heroics, because it just assumes that it's baby food and you'll figure it out. But for players who are less familiar, a more encompassing guide could be useful. I was thinking of doing one for Jedi, just because Jedi are generally the most picked and have the most questions. But I do like Smuggler more, so I probably have more fun doing Smuggler. And there's not just also the Underworld missions, but there's the Prestige missions they added with farming. Actually good for gumming up ships and letting you shunt. Oh, that's a good point, Kios. It's using it as a utility. Those Dune hitboxes are wonky. They can be. Sometimes you feel like you should be hitting them, but then you're not. I agree. I'd say between the Sick, Dune, and Chemo, the Dunes can definitely feel the weirdest. The Sicks are just the hardest to hit because they're smaller. But the AI of these pilots is not very, like, hard. It's not like the high-tier ones where they got rejiggered by Legends to be more difficult. You like the PvE min-max DPS? Oh yeah, I could do that. That's easy. Because I know the speedrun build for Smuggler. I would like to credit that person's work, though. I'll talk to Momo. I think Momo knows whose it is. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put the disclaimer being like, hey, this was the compilation of work, and here's some people that I can credit. I'm sure there's others, kind of thing, like Lemony. I'd have to give credit to Lemony. Lemony's big brain. But yes, to Riesen's point, Pistol Whip. But, like, there's PvE applications for Pistol Whip that some people don't know. Like, for example, you can hard stun Executioner and EK. Which, if you stop him from pathing, yes, it actually increases the amount of time people have to kill the Executioner before he reaches the prisoner. So Pistol Whip or Pet Kick or the Entertainer Stun are actually helpful. Granted, if you're running with a good group, you don't really have to worry about it, but... Can you stop the bomb drop cloak boss from phasing? Yes, you can. So in EK, Lely High, she phases in and out with cloak. Usually what I do to bait it out is once the fight starts, I count to like 5 or 6, and then I Pistol Whip her. Because if you wait as long as possible, you can bait it out a few more seconds. You can bait her out until the end of the stun before she cloaks. She will not cloak during the stun. So especially if you have the extended stun duration, just count to 5, whip her, and then you'll get a couple extra seconds on hitting her, so you can one-round her faster. You still need good group DPS on her, but... You can also one-round her without stunning her, but obviously makes it easier for groups, especially groups that are less coordinated. Can you put a pet away after you use its ability while in combat? No. Pets can only be stored outside of combat. You can summon pets during combat. So, like, say... You know, a bounty hunter jumps you, you can take a pet out, but once that pet's out, you can't put it away until combat's over. The reason is they don't want you cycling through, like, if a pet dies, take another pet out, replace it. It's to prevent, like, circumventing the revive timer. Also, my strike package escort are still here. They're just flying around over here. How long does this ability last for? When did they leave? Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's more than 5. Jesus. Hey guys, come over. I have some friends I want you to meet. Does a dead pet still give you the 25% stat? Yes. As long as the pet is out. It does not have to be alive to give you the stat bonus. That's why you'll see, like, Jedis running out with a dead spider next to them. It's because it doesn't matter if the pet's alive or dead. As long as it's out, they're still getting the 25% stats. Or they're still getting the stat bonus. For those who don't know, it's certain stats, and then you get 25% of that value when the pet's deployed. Which can amount to, like, a pretty good amount of points. Like, the most valuable thing is you can get strike through off of it, and strike through is really hard to stack offensively out of that. You get extra crit too, but crit's not too hard to stack. People usually take it for defensive values though, like evasion and dodge. You do get a bit of hit chance, a very small amount, but you get some. Reduce all of your stats by 25 until you get the 9 points. It doesn't reduce all of your stats, it reduces your damage output. So that's why Jedis take it, because they're like, I don't care if my damage output's down by 25%, they can't kill me. So it's like when you're running that build without the 9 points, you're going for war of attrition. That's why I was saying though, like, if you want to be damage oriented, you need the 9 points. All right, we finished, we held them off, then spawned another group, but I guess I don't need to deal with them. But now they're on me, so I guess I need to deal with them. Let me fly over to my buddies. Hey guys. Can you get this guy off my ass? The dead pet strategy is used primarily by medics and Jedis because the damage decrease is major, right? You don't often see a use with other professions. I'm sure there's somebody who's tried some things, but Jedi's main job is just don't die when they're going full, like, light side build. Or if they're trying to do PvP memes, just don't die before the other guy dies. I would not recommend running less than a 9-point build on, like, smuggler, officer, commando, etc., spy, because those professions, you're meant to deal lots of damage. Well, your roles always deal damage. All right, you've arrived at the location. Whoa, time for the second wave. There's a tier 9, and I think, yep, already, baby. What's good, you piece of shit? You know what? Guess what's ready? Bombers, get him. get his sweaty butt off me. Okay, I just need them to keep him off me. I'll start saving capacitor for the Novas coming in. Doesn't have the point spread to justify the haha sillies you want to try. Yeah, no, I get it. Is this guy still trying to shoot me? Cheeky girl. Oh my god, more fluid. No! At least my bombers are here. Maybe they'll catch some of the flak for me. So when you get pirates on you, your priority is still defeat the objectives first, as the objectives are on timers during this mission. So if you take too long to defeat a certain wave, you will fail. So while the pirates are scary, just do your best to still focus on your main goal during this quest. Do not spend too much time shooting pirates. Well, I haven't gotten dogged on yet, so I'm assuming my fighters are doing, my bomber friends are doing something. Please get off my ass, get off my ass. Please God. This is bad, gamers. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this one. My bombers aren't helping me as much as I thought they were. Yup. Bomber friends, why? Yep, this is the mission that I was worried the most about for this theme park, specifically because it's the one that gave me the biggest headache. This is the one where I had to call Griffin in to help me, because I just kept getting these tier 9s on me, and I just couldn't get through this mission. I'll try it again, but I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I might have to help Griffin help me. I'm going to be honest, I think I hate this theme park. It's this one mission that I really hate. Just with a passion. I think it would have been fine if, like, there was a bit more QA done. Like, I think if it didn't give you these time missions where you get pathed in by tier 9s and whatever. Like, if it was a little bit more balanced, fine. Or, like, you know, your tier 3 freighter getting taken out by, like, random ships that aren't even hostile to you because the freighter's on a different flag than you are. So you're just confused. Why is the ship still mostly destroyed? Whatever. Whatever. Because I didn't pod, it's because I got blown up. I know why, it's stupid. At least the engine wasn't destroyed, so I could still fly it. Alright, I'm gonna go do the first set of waves. And then I'll just cut to the second part so you don't have to see me do the same set of waves again. For those watching on YouTube. You're welcome. Why did I get a trick credit ship worth 22,000 credits off that guy? What the fuck? What? Have I just been getting that and just not paying attention? I gotta start launching more missiles, by the way. That tier 5 took too long. So I wonder if you're leading you the wrong way, asking for a video that maybe no one would use for smug. I think other people would use it. I think on live, I feel like Smuggler was like the least played profession, at least when I played. I only knew like 2 smugglers. And I think part of it was, I knew a lot of people who didn't want to do the underground smuggling shit, which I get it, especially on live, that was horse shit. I think there's some people that I met where they have they have the idea that you have to fly to be a smuggler, which you don't. But because it's so, like, interlinked with Han Solo, they assume, oh, I have to fly to be a smuggler, right? It's like, well, no, you technically don't have to smuggle anything. All right, there's some ships around here. I'm just going to comp them right now. I'm just going to comp them. I know they're going to explode and respawn, but I'm just going to do it anyways. We're just going to comp them. I don't want them coming up on my butt when I'm busy with my homies from Nova Industries, you know? Comping the 6 I wasn't really needed, but it'll drag out the respawn a little bit. Comping the 9s is what I really need. You know, be actually maybe smarter just to like weaken his engine, not destroy it, so then he doesn't respawn. He's just tolling around with like a 1% engine. Yeah, let's just leave him at like, you know, like just tickle his engine a little bit. Firing one gun right now. Ah, I didn't mean to do it. I saw the 5%, but I didn't see it fast enough. Dude, where you all coming from? Get the fuck out of here. See what I mean with this shit, though? Like, if I started the mission, I would have had 3 tier 9s already on my booty. You know what? Bomber run on your ass. There are no strike assets currently available to fulfill my request? Oh, it failed. Dude. I'm getting no love today from this mission, and I knew this mission, this was the one mission I was worried about because of these pirates, not because of the content of the mission. Again, just because of the sycophant who designed this goddamn sector, set it up to really just literally be nightmare fuel. I feel like the longer I'm up here disabling pirates, the more pirates that are just showing up off screen while I'm not looking. It's driving me insane. But I know if I start this next thing... Alright, he's at 9%. We're leaving him. Okay, who's this asshole who's shooting me? This asshole. Alright, one of the ships I disabled, I think it was the tier 6, just self-destructed. Whatever. If I can at least get 2 tier 9s from not coming back in by just almost destroying their engines, that'll be good enough. Stupid bomber run failed. Yo, did that guy with a 9% engine actually turn around on me? Look at him go. What an animal. He can't really hit me. He might. It's making me a little nervous now that I said it, but... Okay, we're back. This is the second waypoint. I reduced the engines on 2 nearby tier 9s to like 10% each to prevent them from fully being comped, because fully comped they'll die and then they'll just respawn. But if I partially comp them, they can't really fly around very fast, and then they won't respawn. So that's the hope. I did disable another tier 9, but I actually hit the engine, but it died. So yeah. Anyways, they're so slow now that they can get an angle on me, but they're probably not gonna hit me unless I hang my butt out. So I'm just not gonna, you know, see like that. Like if I slow down to stare at them, they'll hit me. But while I'm actually chasing Novas, they should have a hard time hitting me. This is the best compromise I can come up with. Yeehaw! Oh, I tried to call a bomber run in, and it didn't come, by the way, so that was great. I forgot that pilot abilities could fail, since I hardly use them. I also like how I say, yeah, these guys are basically can't hit me, and now they're already getting hits on me because I'm turn fighting the 6. I gotta, like, fly out, fly back, and do jousts. Stupid. I hate this shit. Definitely not doing a second run. Oh, another tier 8 showed up. That's what's doing it. Cool. Cool, my dude. This is ass. I haven't been this annoyed since... Like, alright, so I had some fumbles with Storm Squadron, but those were largely my fault. So, like, I can't get mad at the game. That was me messing up. You know, like, accidentally, like, oopsie poops, killed my escort, or killed the thing I was supposed to get, or whatever, like, right? Like, that was my bad. I can't get mad at the game. That'd be unfair. This is bullshit, though. This is terribly designed. I hate this. It's not even, there's not even interesting writing. I think the last time I tilted this hard was during Rory Legacy because of how poorly it was written. But, like, whatever. That was over fast. This just feels like my teeth are getting ripped out. I haven't even killed the first wave yet because I'm having to dodge everything else. If I fail this, this is going on ice. I have to get help for this. I'm not coming back up here and struggle busing for 2 hours. Not my tubes, I need those! Okay, I'm out of tubes. So if I fail this, it's just because I don't have the damage output. / I'm spending too much time dodging these pirates. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this thing fast enough with this capacitor and no missiles and these guys shooting me in the ass and bomber run failing to come in. That's it. My weapons are disabled. That's it. We lose. All right. I cherish everyone's ears, so I'm not going to scream, but... Oh, everything's in order now. Great. Thanks. All right. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to get my ass handed to me on this mission repeatedly. So I'll get some reinforcements, and then we'll finish Nova Orion. This is literally like the last or second to last mission before finishing this side of the theme park. So... yeah, look forward to that. All right, we're back on Over Orion, and I brought backup. Griffin Striker's here with a chemo to back me up. All right, Garrick, give me your bullshit quest, and this time we're not going to fail it. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Can't wait for September 20 to 23rd for our token bonus. Oh yeah, guaranteed double tokes. That would be good. Tokens. Maybe I double everything, my guy.
I have you now.
Get him, Darth. I don't remember Darth flying a chemo, but it's all right. It's our fanfic.
It was hard times.
The TIE advances in the shop, and then he gave away his GSF. So, how long would it take to level a pilot? Honestly, with all the XP increases in the game, like City XP, the Entertainer buff, not very long. You're only going to need to grind out XP maybe 2 times, like once when you're tier 4 and then maybe when you're in your early levels, depending on the missions. I'd say for your first pilot, including all the quests you do and all the XP you might need to grind, assuming like, you know, you just hop up in someone's ship and just kill tier 5s or 6s for like a couple minutes, might take you 8 hours based on like the lengths of my stream. Granted, I read everything and I fuck around and find out sometimes. So if you're not reading the mission text, you could probably bring that down to like 7 or 6 hours If you're not getting help from somebody else who's already an ace to get XP, then it's going to take a bit longer. But again, you have like 60% bonus XP with Perfectly Inspired, Flush with Success, and City XP bonus. So that saves you a ton of time on its own. You don't know how to read? That's just to your advantage in space. As long as you can, like, look at a number, you're fine. Just trial and error all the dialogue. Yeah, if you do Ace of Aces, they give you XP bonuses for space. That's why, like, when I did Storm Squadron, I only had to grind for XP, like, twice or once, and it wasn't for very long. I already had most of the XP I needed for the next level. I didn't even need to grind XP when I was in the tier 4s. Just because, like, those last missions from Storm Squadron have so many NPCs to kill, and because of all the XP bonuses, I just never had to bother. Yeah, I was looking at my badges, and I'm wondering if I should do, like, a badge hunt series with them, but that would require me to do Ace of Aces if I'm truly hunting all the badges, and I don't know if I want to do that.
As someone who is currently enjoying a achievement series in 14, that would be very interesting.
Oh yeah, you've been watching someone doing achievement hunting?
Yeah. He's doing, like, all achievements. I mean, obviously, he'll probably never reach all achievements because they add so many, but...
Yeah. It'd be interesting to read the other questline dialogues for the pilot trainers. I don't know. I'd have to, like, break it up. Like, I'd have to do, like, a pilot trainer, then focus on other stuff, then do another pilot trainer later, etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like this. Like, I said I wasn't going to do the Nova side of this questline on VUM because I've already done it, but honestly, I'm so frustrated at this Orion questline, and I fully believe the Nova one's easier. Now I just kind of want to do it to prove a point. Just, like, stubbornness, obstinate stubbornness on my part.
Also, I don't know what ship you actually have. I don't know the name of it, but it looks like the core fighter from Gundam for some reason to me.
It is the XG-1, and honestly, now that you mention it, it looks exactly like the fucking core fighter.
Yeah.
Because check this out. You can even control the foils on it.
Oh, wow.
If the wings were shorter, and like I color this red and blue, you know, I wonder if I can. I wonder if I could just make it look like a core fighter.
Dude, that'd be dope if you did.
I'll look at the paint options. I don't know what they are. This was added by the Legend staff, so I don't know how much you can customize it. Fuck, I'm drinking. The pirate's on me. All right, I need you to
Where's the rum gone?
Fuck with the pirates. That's all I need you to do. Just get them off my ass and keep them off my ass.
All right. Okay, I got that one's engine.
Okay.
Is that all the tier 9s?
It was like 2 tier 8s and a 9. I don't know if the 8's disabled, but... Fly
Tier
casual,
7, tier
yeah,
6,
right.
yep.
Alright, I found the tier 8. Just hit whatever you want now. With the, I just needed the like the 8 and the 9 off of me. So if you want to hit the objectives, you can. It's weird because I did Nova's mission recently on my commando, like his side, and I did it without dying. I had no problems, but Garrick's second waypoint for this mission spawns you right in the middle of the pirate spawn, and they're always like 8s and 9s, and so they just jump me, and I can't do anything about it. Because like when I was doing Nova, it was a bit of time before I did Orion, and I was just like, oh, maybe I just got good. No, I just think Nova's is easier. Okay, there's a tier 6 pirate that respawned. I'm gonna shoot him. Alright, and then there's a tier 8 that just respawned. Oh shit, there's so many!
I got one disabled.
They're just chasing me. I'm just flying out. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and start shooting whatever's closest to me.
Or you just got the quest ones after you now?
Okay. I'll focus on them then. Just splitting the number of ships makes this easier. It's really hard to fight like 8 ships at a time, and they're all like tier 8s.
Yeah, no, I remember when we did this last time, and it took us like 3 tries.
I think I'm a little bit better at flying now. I know I've been doing some drunk flying today, but I think I have a better shot now, so I think that's helping a little bit. I'm just still not used to like the XG1 versus the crate, because the crate you just have so much leeway with the amount of shit you can fit in it. XG1's definitely a little bit slimmer of a build. Still good, just slimmer. Okay, looks like I have mostly the objective ones on me again. Another pirate just spawned in, FYI. I don't know what level it was, but I just saw it.
Yeah. I saw it.
This pirate's trying to shoot my objective ship. Thanks, pirate. Taking my side for once. Apparently I'm too far out from the hyperspace point, so I'm gonna fly back. I didn't even know that you can get too far from these points. I thought you could just, like, run the whole sector, but I suppose they're not a convoy. It's easy to tell your blasters apart. They're all the big, bright purple ones. There's one tier 9 here, but I want to get rid of the objective one first. And I'll just sweat the tier 9 for a minute. We're at 75%, so we're almost done. We probably have 1 or 2 waves left.
Oh.
I know, this quest is so much work.
Yeah.
I try not to path near those other pirates, because maybe I could just avoid pissing them off entirely if I stay over here. Okay, right in front. 3 chemos again. This one also sucks, is because, like, it was always on the second one that I was failing on, and the second one takes... They both take so long to clear, so it's just a, you know, a painful reset experience.
Yeah, and it sucks, too, because this is supposed to be soloable, right?
Yeah.
That's the intention, so I don't know why they put the spawn right in the middle of these.
Well, to be fair, it might not be
names.
the intention, but if you had this quest right now, we'd be double spawning everything. So.
Yeah, that's why I didn't take it. Even if I could, I was like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. I think we did it. We did this one. I don't remember if there's a third one we have to go to, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
Apparently, yes.
Yes, we're not done yet. We have to go intersect something. We gotta ignore those guys. They're fighting the pirates. Follow me.
Alright.
We have to go intersect... Oh, I think this is the big last fight, where it's just like, we're supposed to meet up with Orion's pirates and then fight the Nova. Yeah, that's right. Because remember, this was, when we did this one last time, we had the problem of accidentally shooting our allies. And so then we get them all of us. Alright, so we have to shoot the guys with Nova in the name. Do not shoot the ones with Orion in the name. Alright, so attack anything that says Nova.
Nova, okay.
Try not to shoot the Orions.
They are immediately all red for me, and I haven't shot a shot yet.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's because you're unclaimed in the Nova Orion faction standings, I believe. If you need to comp them, you can comp them. I just think it's bad if we blow them up. See, this is another thing. Like, this feels like it's meant for a single player due to how this flagging system works. But I could also fully believe it's just an oversight. Because galaxies do what galaxy do, you know.
They do beat a galaxy, though.
I think we're actually done. Good job. I'm gonna pod to get a free repair.
Smoochies.
Love it. Goodbye. Your smoochies was explosive. Goodbye. We're back with Garrick Orion. Nicely done. Jonas should be soon be quaking, but he still has adequate force, and it seems that some of his pilots have stumbled upon a damaged transport that reports to me. Go get that transport for Jonas's pilots can make off with it. I'm on it. Good. I feel better already, but not really. Off with you. All right, that was kind of weird to say. Also, I want to point this out. Doesn't he look like just a big, like, stack of mint chocolate chip ice cream? Just his color scheme he's got going on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
got a little bit of chocolate flakes in there with the mint.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Lots of dairy.
He does have a lot of dairy in that. Yeah.
Okay, let's go launch. You in space?
Yeah, I'm in space.
I don't see you. Where are you?
I don't see you either.
Fly towards the space station. Classic. This is one of the classic problems with the galaxies. Where the fuck are you? And the only way to do it is to meet up at a point or spam find friend. Got the X4 up here. All right, you're on my booty. We gotta fly 7,000 meters this way. And they're already attacking the ship, so I'm gonna just go as fast as I can, which apparently my top speed is still slightly less than yours.
Is it?
Or similar. I'm at 1808 with overloads and booster.
I'm 1881, so yeah.
You're barely faster.
Yeah.
This dune lizard flew so far out. I'm gonna shoot it and keep running towards the ship. Luckily they spawned a tier 4, so it doesn't melt immediately. Are these guys fighting pirates? What are you guys shooting?
It looks like it.
I don't even, this guy's like shooting at ghosts. He's literally firing at dead space. Like, I don't know where the hell he's doing, you know?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go after this dune lizard.
All right, one left.
Get it.
So close. All right, gonna fly back to the freighter now, which is way over here.
Son of a shepherd.
Son of a shepherd. This is the longest motherfucking escort.
I know why.
I don't know.
Like nothing's even attacking us. Like why?
This is our, like I thought we were gonna be done in like half an hour.
Oh, it's you shooting. I was like, fuck.
All right, nobody get mad. I had to disable
We
it.
supposed. Oh my god.
It didn't say to. It just said stop it from being attacked, and it was actively being shot when we showed up. So I thought we just had to protect it, but no, I had to disable it. I'm honestly surprised this didn't hyper out by now and I failed, because these are on timers.
Yep. I mean, that's how I felt in the one space station we did in Tatooine. It didn't tell me what to do with the freaking
I had to go in the journal.
transport. Yeah.
The only, and the ship is still called Nova Orion Industries. It didn't say a Nova Transport, so I was confused. So that I was just like, this is taking too long. Let me reread the journal. I had to disable it. All right, that was user error. I'm not gonna blame the mission for that one, even if it wasn't clear. Because Garrick didn't even say disable and recover it. It just said one of our vessels is under attack. Go save it. Whatever. I failed.
It warped out.
It warped out
timer.
during the recovery.
Dialogue. Yep.
I am going to shit my pants. Ah. Oh my goodness. Only quality content here.
Oh.
Learn from my mistakes. Okay. That's why I did this series. So you can learn from my mistakes. I was just like, do I have to do something? Yeah, it just says, stumbled upon a damaged transport that reports to me. Get that transport before Jonas's pilots can make off with it. I guess that's the tip-off. That's like, you have to disable it because it wasn't disabled when I got there. I don't know. Learning is hard, LOL. It's true sex, Mike. So I think what confused me is I thought these ships were shooting the transport, but instead I think the pirates shot this transport immediately, and then those ships engaged with the pirates. I think that's what happened.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Which, that's what they're doing right now. They're shooting the pirates. So I'm just going to disable this thing immediately. And then we can take out the escort while it's going on. I don't know. I was just vibing, having good convos. I'm like, why is this taking so long? Like, let me read it. Oh, that makes sense. Because I was actually worried. I was like, this is taking so long. I might just leave. Which is like, if I'm doing the wrong thing. Which you did.
You were right.
I was right. It just noped out. Roll the transports. Again, ready to fly. Escorted home. I'll escort myself home. Bitch.
Wink.
Let me see if this Dune Lizard chased me back. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, I think more ships are going to spawn soon. So I started flying back. Just gotta ram into my own freighter. Ram! Still loved it. I was up in deep space with Momo or the double comms flying YT, and I was like ramming into asteroids to pinball myself, and it actually threw people off from shooting me. It was the funniest shit. Some of it was intentional, most of it wasn't, but it still worked out. It was fine.
No, you say it's all intentional.
Ramming into asteroids, that's a good trick, right? Just out of gun food, man. Is this one ship out pissed at us? Oh my god, it's still shooting the freighter. Oh my god, there's pirates.
Freighter still has shields.
I'm gonna fly up just to try and avoid the pirates. Gotta be careful, they might start shooting the freighter. More ships incoming. Yeah. I'm gonna go try. Oh, yep, there's the pirates.
Yeah,
and the pirates are definitely shooting the freighter.
Alright.
I'm just gonna try and love tap everything to get it pissed at me, because if you shoot it, they'll switch to you.
Alright, I'm going after the... Actually, honestly, the pirates are tier 6. They're not that big of a threat, but...
Sorry, just kill all sons of bitches. I'm gonna fly away, regroup with the transport, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna try and fix shields. Yep, and I also knew that was coming. I had it in my brain where I'm like, I think they're gonna spawn soon. Hey, imps, why don't you help fellow imp pilot out instead of just fucking coasting by? But, you know, whatever, you do you.
Man, they've had a long day. You leave them alone.
I will not. The one space ability that's semi-useful I haven't used this entire time, because you're not an imp pilot, and summoning a storm of 10 tier 5 imp ships is probably more pain than help at this point.
More pain than gain.
I gotta fly away. I still got no shields. I just can't, bro. Space Authority and strong together, I suppose. They don't want to help. I didn't file the necessary paperwork. Okay, he made it. Okay, now we got ambushed by a surprise attack. It says more ships. It's a lot of work. Oh my god, they hit my cap. I have to. Oh, good. I tried to call bombers for assistance, and I got none. If you add me to your friends with add friend, Vum, and then find friend Vum, you could find me. That's the only way to find people in space.
Wow, you're super far away from me. Okay.
I'm just gonna try and survive. They hit my cap.
Yeah.
I still can use it. It's just I gotta get shields up. All right, we're done. Thank God. I'm gonna get my free repair now. Okay, we're finally back with Garrick Orion. He says, "Good job recovering my transport. It's time to bring this to an end. We are going to cripple Jonas's remaining ships, and by we, I mean you. Why don't you get ready for battle? I'm ready. If we succeed, Jonas will be powerless." Oh my goodness. Part 1? Woo! What do you mean part 1? He said this is the end. I ran engines twice. Oops. I know what some people are saying. Why don't you just make a macro burrito? I'll be like, well, I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to make it easier for myself.
Same though.
I don't know, dude. You got a lot of macros in 14 for like UI and stuff.
That's true. They did take me years to do that though.
You're right. I did make it more efficient, but I was really reluctant to, and it took me a long time. What a consolation. All right, this is another one. Only kill the Novas. Do not kill the Orions.
All right.
If they start punking on you, I give you permission to comp them.
I'll make them go oomph.
Oomph. A Roblox oomph noise.
Yeah.
I gotta fly away. Shooting one got them all mad at me. They were already engaged with the Orion, so I didn't think shooting one would get them all mad at me, but here I am.
Well, now you know.
And knowing's
Luckily,
half the battle.
They're just kind of following you, so I'm just
shooting
kind
them
of
when
picking
they
them.
come after me. Yeah, that's fine. It's like the normal strap you'll use for convoys, except I'm not in a big chunky POB. I switch this capacitor to higher recharge rate. The total charge is fine. This the recharge rate really chased my bum.
Yeah, my recharge rate isn't great.
Oh, you should be running a Zeta. It should be good enough. I think. I actually don't know what's in your ship. We gotta fly 10,000 meters this way. And it's Nova's versing a bunch of Orions again. Just flying around and doing all these battles, I guess.
Ain't no way, bro.
Well, maybe they won't all jump on me this time. I say clueless. I don't like how close this is to all those pirates, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go for the light fighters. They keep turning on me too quickly and eating my ass. So what happens, I keep hitting a heavy fighter and then the light fighters all turn around on me, so maybe if I just start on one, it'd be a little less shitty. They're technically the most squishy. Technically. I'm gonna cock block you. Eat my ass.
No. Doesn't matter.
We got them all.
Woo!
Is there another part? Yep, there's part 3. On to the next one. So it's like Nova Orion Industry and Ord Mantell Space just out of like Imperial moderation. Like, why is open hostility in a company like this being allowed? I mean, there's clearly Imperials in this space sector. There's even Corvettes flying around. They can't just be like, hey, quit that shit. Maybe they don't care. I don't know. If this was like
I'm gonna
wild space, I get it, but we're over Ord Mantell, damn it.
yeah, I'm going to assume it's they don't care.
I like how it's always like 6 Nova ships and 4 Orion ships.
They can't give you too big of an advantage. Then it'd be too easy.
I guess, but a lot of these NPCs are usually useless. It's only when they're like grossly over leveled compared to like the targets where they're useful. Or if they're like a gunboat. Which, man, they don't often give you a gunboat ally. I can't even like recall an instance where they do.
I think one of my lasers hit an Orion.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, they're all flagged, pissed at me too now. That's funny. Now we gotta really be careful with the names. Orion, here's a Nova. I got the last Nova over here.
Oh, my droid interface got disabled.
You can always use your IFF ability if you don't have it on your bar /IFF. That'll drop all the enemies off of you. Granted, they'll be mad at me now, but it's okay. Finish the objective. That was done with part 3. Is that all of it? We done? Nope. Now, it's one more. It's called the final battle. It's 14,000 meters away. The space station's actually on the way if you want to stop by and repair. Or if you want to
I'll do
pod
that.
and I meet you there.
Actually, escape pod's probably quicker.
Yeah, I can't pod or it fails, but you can. Alright, it should be within your optics.
Yeah, you are.
Alright. We're about halfway there. This wasn't really a detour at all, so yay! God. Turned around, they were all right there.
Yeah, they were ready.
Yeah, they all turned around and shot at me at the same time. I was like, oh, there's a sick right behind me. Turn around, there's all 5 of them. I'm like, oh no.
Easy.
Okay, was that actually the final battle, or am I gonna get ambushed?
Final battle, part 2.
Final battle part 2. Return of the final battle. I'm giving him a second. Give me a second. Okay, I think I can actually land now. Yeehaw, pod.
Pod time.
We talked. All right, we're here with Orion, and upon clicking on him, we got the VP of Research badge and completed Orion missions. Yay! That should just about be due to the end of Jonas Nova. Good riddance. You did well. I'll authorize you to be able to take advantage of some prototype ship engine and weapons. Speak with Nemda Ralik about those. Cool, we did it. So Nemdon is right over here. If you side with Orion, you speak with him. And what we can buy is a prototype engine, prototype disruptor, or the prototype TIE Defender, which you saw me flying earlier in the Storm Squadron videos. If you want the true prototype TIE Defender, you have to do both sides, I believe. I think that's how you get that. And if you do the Nova side, you also get access to the other ship parts, I think, because I think there's other ship parts you can get. But these all take midlife crystals, the unique currencies, with the Defender taking 1,650. Wow. That's it for the Nova Orion theme park for now. I might do the Nova side just to be stubborn and prove a point. But thanks for checking it out.